Other features like Facebook Live and Twitter's Periscope allows demonstrators to live stream to the world. This gives viewers instant raw footage rather than waiting for composed news stories that may not air till hours later. And how effective are these features? And with the inauguration in just a few hours, the media and so many others will be working throughout the night to ensure that everything runs smoothly. For News Vision, I'm Dawchelle Hamilton. Dawchelle went from simply taking photos of friends in high school to capturing the essence of others. For BronxNet Television, I'm Dawchelle Hamilton. Plans to preserve sand bins like this one and all other major visible structures. However, some believe that this isn't enough to maintain the historical significance of the site. Over 40 years later, it is very evident that the hip-hop culture is still thriving in its birthplace. And what a fun, colorful, and day full of pride for the last Friday in Black History Month. With ongoing protests and rising tensions, many are wondering what's next for a nation divided. For Howard University News Service, I'm Dawchelle Hamilton. The Trump International Hotel is just one of the many locations that demonstrators across the nation have gathered to protest against presidential-elect Donald Trump. This came after a rare split vote that resulted in Hillary Clinton winning the popular vote and Trump winning the Electoral College vote. Protesters have taken to the streets to voice their disapproval over this close call that ended this fervent election season.
Donald, I hope you're watching, because this is what America looks like. Get Democrats into office. Yes. This stops now.
Some believe that these protests are premature and unfair, seeing that they began less than 24 hours after the election results.
The people here, they've really misjudged Donald Trump. You know, we live in a democracy. Everybody should respect whatever the vote is. Everybody has to give Donald Trump a chance.
And where there's disagreement, there's space for heated discussions and interactions.
We haven't implemented any policy. Racist. He has a Trump sticker.
With ongoing protests and rising tensions, many are wondering what's next for a nation divided. For Howard University News Service, I'm Dawchelle Hamilton. The upper quadrangle of Howard University was filled with traditional African attire last week Friday as students celebrated African Takeover Day. The day aims to showcase cultural pride and awareness by having students wear clothing from the motherland. Organizers for the event also planned social activities that highlighted the music, dances, and social scenes of the large and diverse African community.
As you can see, everyone just comes in their own flair. They probably got done in their own country. They got it done here in the States. But everyone, whether they're African or not, always tries to come out.
So what I'm wearing is, this is called an ashoke. A-S-O-O-K-E. It's a traditional outfit from the Yoruba ethnic group in southwest Nigeria.
The concept of African Takeover Day began 6 years ago through a member of the Howard University African Students Association. It has since become an annual event that has spread to other campuses throughout the country.
I think it reminds me of what I really love about being African. It reminds me about where I come from and recognizing my roots and how it's had an influence in my life.
And what a fun, colorful, and day full of pride for the last Friday in Black History Month. For News Vision, I'm Dawchelle Hamilton. On January 25th, Wall Street rang in the day on a historic high. A steady uptrend led to the Dow Jones Industrial Average hitting the 20,000 mark for the first time in its 120 years existence.
The uptrend had actually been in place for quite a while. Though I suspect the uptrend was accelerated by Trump's winning.
Even though the Dow is only a reflection of the top 30 companies in the country, it is still considered a good indicator of the overall economy. This upward trend started a chain reaction of economic optimism. So what does this mean for local businesses?
But does it have any effect on their day-to-day decisions? I don't think so. I don't think it affects their financing decisions. I don't think it affects their decisions about growth. I don't think it affects their decisions about hiring and employment.
Entrepreneur and owner of Jerk and Night, Denfil Mari, explained that conditions relating to his immediate consumer community, prices at farmers market, and price for labor and truck maintenance were the things that played a direct role in the late-night food truck that he operates.
Private sector investors that are way above us up the ladder, they really do control the gas prices, the oil, the yields in the farms, the laws. So you want to, acclimate yourself to, knowing that not all the time you're in control.
For News Vision, I'm Dawchelle Hamilton.